There. Hi, Izzy. Let me know when you can hear and see me. I apologize for the delay. I got a little bit behind today, so as long as you don't have to rush off, I'll go ahead and give you that extra time at the end of the lesson. And if you do have to leave right
Unfortunately, I can't, Vandy. I have
could we
another
maybe
appointment I have to
we
go
could
to.
maybe next week do a little bit extra. We could like meet a little bit earlier or later. Would that work maybe?
Possibly.
Okay, great. Yeah, I'll check in with your parents just to make sure that we make up that time. Okay.
All right.
Perfect. Yeah, because if we meet like a little bit earlier or later next week, then we can make up that time then. Perfect. All right. So tell me, what would you say is the thing that you would like to focus on today?
I'm not really sure.
Okay. That's all right. So thinking about kind of what we've been working on in the last few weeks, what was maybe the thing that you felt really good about that you were like, I feel like I'm doing really fabulously with this?
Well, definitely like channeling like the energy, what's going on here, and the full storyline.
I love that. And I also have really enjoyed the two character scenes where you're playing off of the characters and responding more. I think that's been working really beautifully to create the two different characters and then have them interact like we did with the Shakespeare scene. I thought that worked really nicely. How are you feeling about things like creating dialects and accent voices?
I feel really like confident with those too, and proud.
Oh, good. I'm so glad. Awesome. All right. So, um, okay. So, what would you say maybe for today would be the thing that you would like to try? Do you have a certain genre, a certain character type, maybe more two character scenes?
Hmm. Well, maybe. Oh my God.
I know it's tricky thinking of it. What's maybe something that you've been like watching or a video game you've been playing here recently?
Well, I did like see where like I remember like this one guy um when I was watching like some YouTube and stuff like he like
Yeah.
picked like cartoon like just pictures of like random cartoon characters like in general like cute
Okay.
little animations and like creating like coming up with like voices for them.
I like that. Yes. We had worked on cereal box characters before where we made up the voices for those too, which I thought was really fun. And I really like the exercise where we took random cartoons that maybe you weren't familiar with and then created character voices with that as well. I thought that was a really good exercise. So maybe we could do kind of like a combo of that. I could give you a random script and then like a random character picture, and then you can create a character voice out of that. What do you think of that? You
Sure.
like that idea? Okay. So let's try all right. Mm, all right. So I'm going to pull up. Okay. So I'm going to show you a random picture of a cartoon character, and then you are going to craft a voice for that character. Um,
Hmm.
okay, so let's try. All right, I'm going to share this screen so you can see this picture of this cute little penguin.
All
All
right.
right, so you see this penguin guy over here?
Yeah.
All right, so you're going to create a voice for this cute little penguin. Alrighty, and I am going to send a short script through into the chat, and then you're going to try to read this the way you think the penguin would do it. All right?
Uh-huh.
Okay, so go ahead and take a silent read through first, and then I want you to just read it out loud, just like if your teacher said, read this passage outside, out loud in your own voice, and then we're going to create a character voice for our penguin character, okay?
All right.
All right, so
Like,
go ahead and just read it in your voice once first.
all right. It was just a toy. I know, but it was mine. Mom says I have too many anyway. But this one was different. Grandpa gave it to me the day before you know, he said it was a brave little knight, just like me. I used to carry it in my pocket every day. I looked down everywhere, under the couch, behind the dresser, even in the backyard where Max likes to dig. It's like gone. And now it feels like Grandpa's a little more gone too. Maybe that's silly, but I don't care. It was my night, and I was supposed to keep it safe.
Okay, good. So now let's try to create a character voice for our penguin. So let's try just the first line, the "It was just a toy, I know," and try it a few different ways, trying to create a character voice for the penguin.
Okay. Oh, it was just a toy. I know.
Nice, good. So let's try something a little bit different now.
It was just a toy. I know.
Good. And then we're going to try it again, a little bit different.
Okay, it was just a toy, you know.
Good. Yeah. So, which of those do you like best and why?
I think the third one, it kind of gives it a more childlike sense.
Yeah, good. I agree. Yeah. Okay, so let's go ahead and try. We're going to go through it with that voice.
All right. It was just a toy, you know, but it was mine. Mom says I have way too many, but this one was different. Grandpa gave it to me before uh, you know, he said it was a brave little knight, just like me. I used to carry it in my pocket every day. I looked everywhere, under the couch, behind the dresser, even in the backyard where Max likes to dig. It's just gone. And now it feels like Grandpa's a little more gone too. Maybe that's silly, but I don't care. It was my night, and I was supposed to keep it safe.
Nice. Good. Awesome. Okay. So,
I
um
could have adored myself there.
yes, what did you like best about that?
I thought it was kind of very like cute, like small, petite, sweet. Kind of give a
Nice.
little
Good.
baby-like flair.
Yeah. Yeah, I like that. A little babyish. I love that. So tell me, who do you think this character would be talking to? What's their relationship?
Well, definitely probably like my best friend.
Yeah.
And like this was talk about his like special toy.
Yeah. So, what do you think could have happened right before this? Or what could the person have like said to you?
Probably been like some like probably what happened was probably like some probably like big bully like took it away. Probably thought it was the coolest he's ever seen and just like took it like straight out of my hands when I wasn't looking and now I'm like upset with it.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, absolutely. So then, what would you say as far as mm, maybe what do you think your character wants in this moment?
Maybe very like determined and like I was supposed to keep it safe and no matter what that bully ever does to me, it won't
Hmm.
matter. My focus is just getting getting Grandpa's special toy back.
Hmm. Yeah. Yeah. So then, what would you say as far as maybe the mood or emotion at the beginning, middle, and end of it?
I'll probably be like a little more like what's the word? Like very more like start off like a little like confessing and very like maybe a little somber when it says, Grandpa
Mm.
gave it to me before the day he dot dot dot, you know.
Yeah.
And then I get a little more like stressed and like panicked everywhere, like, oh no, it disappeared. Where did it go? And then I've become more determined and a little braver, like when it where it says, but I don't care, I'll have to wait to keep it safe.
Yeah. Yeah. Good. Um, so then let's go ahead and we're going to try it again. And I want you to
Mhm.
really think about the like types of characters and whatnot that you're playing with here.
All right. Um, just a toy, I know, but it was mine. Mom says I have way too many, but this was different. Grandpa gave it to me before the day he, you know, he said it was a brave little knight, just like me. I used to carry it in my pocket every day. I looked everywhere, under the couch, behind the dresser, even in the backyard where Max likes to dig. It was gone. It was just gone. And now I feel like Grandpa's a little more gone too. That's silly. Maybe that's silly. But I don't care. It was my night, and I was supposed to keep it safe.
Nice. Awesome. How'd that feel?
Good.
Good. All right. So let's go ahead. We're going to try another one. I'm going to send through a script and I am going to show you a picture and you're going to make it like this character did was this character. So I'm going to show you a random picture of a cartoon character and then
All
you're going
right.
to do it like this cartoon is playing this character. All right. So my words are fumbling, I guess. Alrighty. So I'm gonna show you this character. Okay. So let's do the orange one for this one.
All right.
Okay. All right. So you've got that in your mind. All right. And let's go ahead and try. Just take maybe like the first line of this and think of how she might say it.
All right. They say I'm not a real princess just because I don't live in a castle or wear fancy dresses all the time. But I don't know the princess. But I don't think princesses have to be like that. I think a real princess is someone who's brave and kind and knows how to talk to dragons.
Nice. Good. How'd that feel?
Well, pretty good.
Good. Excellent. All right. So then, um, what would you say you would want to change about it? What
Maybe
did you
more
like and
like a
what would
more
need
umph
addressing?
in there.
Yeah. Okay. And then what would you say, um, like maybe some speech patterns? Do you feel like they'd talk faster or slower? Do you feel like they would be a little bit more like whiny? Would they have a nasality? Would they be kind of mopey, pouty, jealous? What are some of the things you think?
I think more a little more aggressive.
Okay.
Like just a more aggressive, more like almost yelling and be like, they say I'm not a real princess just because I don't live in a castle or wear fancy dresses all the time. But I don't think princesses have to be like that.
Good. So then let's try that again and tell me who could be a good character inspiration for this? Like, who would you think of casting for this?
A good cast and Well, I need someone who's like very like aggressive, tough, like a go-getter.
Yeah,
Maybe Rainbow Dash from My Little Pony. She's kind of like
I
that
love it.
tomboy-like voice.
Yeah, for sure. I love that idea. Okay. So let's go ahead and let's try using that as a good character inspiration.
They say I'm not a real princess just because I don't live in a castle or wear fancy dresses all the time. But I don't think princesses have to be like that. I think a real princess is someone who's brave and kind and knows how to talk to dragons. I talk to my dragon every night. His name is Flint. He guards my room from nightmares. You can't see him, but he's definitely there. So, no, I don't need no sparkly crown to prove anything. I already have one. It's invisible. But that just means it's magical.
Nice. Good. How'd that feel?
Um, it felt pretty good. It kind of like fits it, actually.
All right. Yeah, I agree. So then, what would you say is maybe the number one thing that you liked the best about it?
Definitely be more aggressive. It definitely had that energy, that tomboy like energy, like, and maybe definitely like loud proof that, oh, like just because I'm royalty, do you think I'm supposed to have this stuff? But no, I'm not like that. I'm not that type of girly girl everybody expects me to be.
Yeah, good. Awesome. So then, okay. So then, is there anything else that you would want to change about it, or do you like the way it is now?
I think I like the way it is.
Perfect. Great. Awesome.
I actually
Good.
found enough. I know we're out of time here,
Yeah.
but for next time, I actually found one portrait that I would like to do a dialogue for next session.
Okay, absolutely. I'd love that. Great.
Can I show it to you quickly?
Yeah, for
Let's
sure.
see. Sure. Oh, but I need the request share.
Oh, yep, absolutely. There you go.
All right. How about for next session, we do like this kind of cartoon character? It's kind of
Oh,
like,
cool. Yeah, very different kind of character. I love it. Perfect.
yeah, like starts off like normal, average, but then secretly has a monster within him.
Yeah, awesome. Great. That sounds like a great plan.
Yeah.
Awesome. Very cool. All right. Yep, I'm going to let you go. And I will ask them if we can meet a little bit earlier next time or a little bit later, or if we even could do like another day. Do you know of any like other days that we could maybe just squeeze in an extra session?
I'm afraid Wednesday will have to do for right
That's
now.
okay. Yeah. So on the 13th, maybe we can start a little bit earlier or end a little bit later. I'll ask. Okay.
Okay.
Perfect. Great. Thank you so much, Izzy. Have a good one.
You too. Bye.
Bye.